Yeah, what's good with y'all boys, man? Hey, I'm back at it. I missed y'all boys. I missed y'all. I miss y'all. Uh, told you I'm gonna come at y'all with another one. And yeah. Dang it. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, that happened. Whew. I'm good. I'm all right. All right. Anyways, welcome back to another video, man. Y'all already know what's popping. Coming out with y'all with a car video. I told y'all, I got y'all for one. Man, look how pretty it is today. But yeah, man, hey, coming at y'all with another video, man. It's the first car video we're doing, but it's not the way you're gonna think it is. I gotta get rid of one of my cars. And unfortunately, it sucks because this car was the daily, it was what got me to work and just other things. And unfortunately, gotta get rid of it. Now, why do I have to get rid of it? Car broke. So, here's my car. 2009 Mazda 6 sports model, I believe. It's a V6. And basically, I was going, everything was popping. You know, I just paid the car off. This is my third car that I've bought on my own. That's an accomplishment for me. But unfortunately, we gotta let it go. It's definitely kind of dirty on the inside. I'll show y'all a little bit. It's just a lot of junk. The tires in the back. Why is the tire in the back? Well, let me tell you. So, let me set this up real quick. Basically, it is hot. I was having tire issues. The car kept going flat on me. And the tire kept going flat on me. And I didn't know why. So, one night, got a call into work. I forgot where I was coming home from. But I was like, okay. My boss called. He said, hey, can you come in tonight? We need somebody to fill in. I was like, cool. Yeah, I got you. No problem. I work overnight doing security. So, you know, easy money. So, pulled into O'Reilly's, which is across the street. And I go in to buy a compressor, air compressor for the tire so I can air up the tire and get to work. I come to turn my car on. And if y'all don't know, I have push to start. So the key's not in here, but the car's dead. Like, the battery's dead, the car's dead. There's the wheel right there in the back. So, like I said, it's just a lot of junk in the back. There's nothing too crazy, just some stuff here and there. But it's hot in here, I'm not sitting here. But, so, my car won't start. And I don't understand why it won't start. So it's been almost a year. This has been almost a year. I've had the car for only maybe 2.5 years. And yeah, the dealership I bought the car from, complete scam. I'm not even gonna go into that. It's just, I've had bad luck with this car. Quick side note, you can see an X right there. There's an X right there, and there's a big X right there. So I'll get into that a little later in the video, but basically the push to start just went out on the car. And for this model specifically, they don't even make those parts anymore. So me and my cousin went to a pick and pull. Basically, you have to, I'll just show y'all. You have to replace this entire, like all the way down that goes into the car. You gotta pull that out. And you gotta take this off, pull everything out and replace it. Y'all can understand how much that would be. I went to the dealership. They told me it's gonna cost around $3,000 to even fix the car. And I'm like, I don't have $3,000 to fix the car. This is my daily. Again, this was what got me to work, what got me to practice, what got me to auditions. Like everything I did was this car here. And I actually like the car. It's not a bad car. Even if you can tell it, I mean, it's not bad. It's a great looking car. It's a V6. The car looks great. The wheel right there, that's the front wheel. So, I was automatically screwed there. But it's a great car. It's a really good car. And I'm sad to let it go, but I don't have the time, I don't have the money to replace that part like that because one, I don't have tools. My cousin has tools, he's a mechanic, but he's always busy and I can't, continuously rely on him because he does a lot of other things for a lot of other people. And man, it's a beautiful day. Look at this. This is Texas summer for you. But yeah, man, I can't afford to fix the car like that. And it sucks because again, I went through all that to get this car. I paid the car off. I went through the headache of dealing with the dealership that gave me the car I bought the car from. Side note, whatever you do, just go to a dealership. Go to the big dealership, buy a car there. That way you have warranty, you have people who know what they're doing to fix it. The company I bought this car from was a Toyota. I regret going to them specifically because I'm not gonna say the name of them, but they repoed the car like 3-4 times just out of spite. I had the money, they wouldn't let me pay for the car at times. They wouldn't take payments late at times, and they're like, it was just a headache. And then towards the end of me paying the car off, they forced me to pay the car off. They took the car, said I couldn't get the car back until I made the final payments. And so I did that and got the car. So now the car's sitting here, doesn't start, doesn't turn on, the battery's dead. The dealership I brought the car to killed a brand new battery. Said I had to buy a new battery the next day, even though the battery was brand spanking new. So yeah, man, I'm lost right now. I have another car, but that car is also elsewhere and it has to be repainted, retouched up. I'll give a side note to that story as well. But the X's you see on the car in Texas, we've been having people who are marking cars to still catalytic converters. Unfortunately, I became a target. Thankfully, they didn't take the cat on the car because they just didn't. I live in Texas, so anybody in Texas, I lived in Plano. I moved to Plano, and my second day living in Plano, I come outside, there's an X on my car, and I'm like, why is there an X on my car? Didn't know why. Everybody was like, what girl did you piss off? I'm like, I'm not talking to nobody. So I didn't understand why it happened. And Plano is a good area, supposedly. Man, look at my skin. I just exfoliated. I just did a skincare routine. Shout out to T. Shanley. This is not even a promo for them. Hopefully one day I can get, sponsored. But yeah, man, they did good. But yeah, man, came out, that happened, didn't know. I tried to file a police report. Police these days are not gonna, let me not speak ill on the cops because a lot of them do, their job great and things like that, but they didn't really take this seriously, and I just had to take that L as well. This is another L I gotta take because the car's sitting here for almost a year now, and haven't been able to drive it, do anything with it. I was gonna mod the car, I was gonna do all that. I was gonna stance it out because I did my research on just how this car looks. It looks really good if you do it right. And like I said, you know, it has the fenders, it has everything right, that it has the body line that can really just, you know, with the right vision and right, you know, mindset, it can really look good. And I don't know if you can see, but it has little metallics. It's kind of like gold, so like different angles, it looks kind of like a grayish, then looks like a gold bronze kind of color. When it's clean, the car looks great. It looks amazing. Unfortunately, like I said, it's been sitting here. We've been having really bad storms. I bought the car as is. That was my fault. I rear-ended a guy at a light. He ran off because he didn't have insurance, but that's old news. But, you know, I got to take this L because, again, I can't do nothing with the car. I can't, you know, I don't have the time or the money to shed out $3,000 like that. And, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got to let the car go. It sucks because it's a really good car. When I bought the car the first day, I was hitting 120 down the highway. And the car was flying. I've never had a car, you know, I never had anything with a higher engine, you know, V6, V8, V10, V12. This is my first V6. You know, everybody knows I got a Honda. That's my very first car that I started off with. I still have the car. That's the car that I'm waiting to get back. So I have a car technically, but it's not here. So this is the only car that I have. And, you know, right now, we don't have a car. So some people may ask, how are you getting to work? How are you getting home? How are you getting to other places that you're getting to? I Uber. Or sometimes, you know, family will let me use their car. Shout out to them. But it's just not the same when you don't have your own car, because you have to rely on other people. You have to hope they'll let you use the car. Then if you want to go places that are far, you know, you got to put in gas, or they just may not want you to use the car, which is fine. It's their car. So, yeah, man, I've had 3 cars so far. I had the Honda Prelude. That's the first car, which is the one I still have. I had a 09 Honda Accord. I like to call it an Accord. Great car, just didn't have the right job to maintain the payments. Then I had this one. So, yeah, man, gotta sell the car. I'm not even gonna get the car for much, just because the car doesn't run and the car's not even worth that much. Look on Kelley Blue Book, on some other, you know, websites. The most I get for the car, if running, $2,500. If not even, I'll be lucky if I get $1,000 for the car. So this sucks, but it's life. You know, I just have to take this L, chalk it up, and, you know, move on. But I always believe everything happens for a reason. The man upstairs always has a plan. So, you know, one door closes, who knows, another one will open. And what would the 4th car be? I don't know. You know, hopefully I can get the car that I want of my dreams. I'm back doing this. I'm grinding. You know, I'm gonna really push more IRL content out. I've been really uploading on the gaming channel. I'll put the link down in the description. Y'all really go check that out. I'm also gonna do a lot more walking vlogs. I know those videos did really well, just talking about life and, you know, just enjoying a almost trip. Oh yeah, quick, you know, quick little swag check. Nothing crazy. It's just a shorts, slides, Adidas shirt. It's really hot today, so I didn't want to do too much. I know the do-rag doesn't match, but I like this blue. And blue's my favorite color, so, you know, I had to go with the blue do-rag. So, but yeah, man, gotta say goodbye to the car. It's gonna suck, but, you know, it's life. We're gonna get another car. It's not the end of the world. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna have another car. We're gonna get the Honda back. That's gonna be the project. That's gonna be a show car. We're gonna take that bad boy out. We're gonna get it back. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. The things we can do, the places we can go. Um, yeah, so I will give y'all an update on that car. So there's not technically an update, but I did speak to the guy. I've known him for years, so he's a good buddy of mine. But the years that I had the car, I couldn't make the payments because, again, I wasn't making a lot, and it was only payment wasn't really much. I just had to pay for the paint, other things I did like that. Let me get out the sun first. Okay. So yeah. Whew, that feel good. So he painted the car. There wasn't much on there to do. He was gonna swap the trans, paint the car, bumper. He added a new hood, things like that. And yeah, so didn't do all that just because I didn't have a lot of money. So I paid him for what he could do. But because it took so long, it's been almost 3 years since he had the car. And I said, again, I just didn't have the money to give him the money for the car. So he's had to put the car to the side, move on to other customers he had. The car is painted, but because it's set there, he has to, I guess, retouch up some things and, do that, get certain things corrected before I get the car back. The car's not even registered. There's no tags on the car, so I have to get a new title. Don't know what I did with the title. Get the car serviced because, again, the car sat there. The oil is done. What else? Oil. Suspension needs to be done because I broke an axle. The car wobbled. That's the whole reason I even gave him the car. I got the car back. I was driving the car for maybe half a year. I was on a highway in traffic. Didn't hear or feel anything, but the car just started, wobbling like that as if the tire was flat. Brand new tires on the car. So I was like, okay, it's not the tires. What else can it be? So it has to be something within the suspension. But because it's my fault that the car is like that, when I had the car the first year, I got impatient and I bought springs and coilovers. So the back are adjustable coils, the fronts are springs. So the car kind of sits, at an angle. And throughout the years, it bounced, and it put a lot of damage on the camber and the suspension. So there's a lot of suspension parts that need to be done. And there's things that, like the axles, control arms, the boost, all that. So that's my fault for not being patient. So yeah. But yeah, man, that's where we are right now. So when I get the car, I'm moving too. So yeah, I'm moving July 16th. I'm moving to an apartment. I'll do it's a light. Okay. I'll do a update on that apartment tour, and then I'll do an apartment update once I get like furniture, things like that. It's just me, so it's not gonna be much. But it's just I'm a simple person. I don't really like to have too much, going on. But once we do get the car back from that, I'll definitely do an update. Dang, what is that? Okay, yeah, I'll do an update, and we'll continue to go from there. I'll get the car registered. Yeah. So appreciate y'all, man, coming through, hanging out with your boy. It's very hot outside. I cannot be outside that long because in the summertime I get really dark. Right now I'm kind of like, a little lightish, but I get dark. So appreciate y'all boys coming through, man. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe button. Hit the notification bell because I am gonna push out more IRL videos. Like I said, the next video just might be a walking vlog, just me walking outside, enjoying the weather, just talking about things, giving updates. And yeah. So also remember, check out the gaming channel. Also, I stream live on Twitch every other day, so make sure I'll drop the links in the description. Make sure y'all pull up. Make sure y'all come hang out with me. If y'all have any other ideas of what kind of content you want to see, let me know. I definitely would be trying to go to car meets, car shows. Again, the goal is to get my car in the show. Ultimate goal is to get my car at SEMA. I would love to see my car at SEMA. There's not many cars like my car anymore, so that'd be definitely cool to see you know, the only Prelude like that, and especially in Dallas, that look good, runs good, sounds good, and will look good to show. So yeah, that's it for that, man. I appreciate y'all coming to rock with me. Next video, make sure you be on the lookout for that. Hit the notification bell. Holla at y'all.